Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are happy and healthy. Students, as you all know, we are studying chapter number 8, Fire, Friend and Foe. And we have studied about the profit and the, you can say, the damages of fire. So, we have completed few exercises yesterday and we have completed many question answers yesterday. Today, we are going to start few exercises and question answers which were left yesterday. So children, please take out your copies and your book and we are going to start our question and answer and exercises. Few exercises you can do in your book itself because there is a place and only one word you have to write. That is why you can use your book for that, but for question answers you should write in the copy. So children, please take out your copies and book. Chapter number 8, Honeycomb book. Chapter number 8, Fire, Friend and Foe. So we are going to complete today chapter number 8, as you all know, and question number 6, because fifth question we have completed yesterday and today we are going to solve 6, 7 and 8 question, and after that we will do working with language, and after that many more questions are left. So, 6th question is, why does a burning candle go out when you blow on it? Why does a burning candle go out when you blow on it? So, we have to write the reason of that. So, children, for that we are going to write answer number 6. Answer number 6. I think it is visible for you. A burning candle goes out when we blow blow on it because blowing removes the hot air around the flame. Bringing down its temperature below the flash point. So here the answer is, a burning candle goes out when we blow on it because blowing removes the hot air around the flame, bringing down its temperature below the flash point. So children, write it down. Now, 7th question. 7th question, spraying water is not a good way of putting off or on oil fire or an electrical fire. Why not? So, we have to give reason That is why we should write the answer first. So children, please note it down and take a screenshot, because I am going to erase this, and after that, because this answer is quite long, that is why you just take a screenshot and we are going to answer next one. So our seventh answer, answer 7. So children, please see. If water sprayed onto oil, fire, then the oil will float to the top of the water, and continue to burn. This can be very dangerous because water can flow quickly, carrying the burning oil with it, spreading the fire. In case of an electrical fire, the person spraying water might receive electric shock and be killed. Now next line is therefore spraying Spraying water is not a good way. Spraying water is not a good way of putting out an oil fire or an electrical fire. So children, complete it or take a screenshot. So this is our 7th question answer, and after that we are going to do our next question, which is based on working with language. Take a screenshot, children, because this is a quite long answer and I am going to remove this. I am going to erase this. So children, take a screenshot, and after that we will do our next exercise, which are based on this chapter, working with language. So our next exercise you can find on page number 120, working with language. Working with language, read the following sentences. To burn paper or a piece of wood, we heat it before it catches fire. We generally do it with the lighted match. Every fuel has a particular temperature that we have already discussed, that is called flash point or kindling temperature. So particular temperature at which it burns. The verbs in italics are in the simple present tense. When we use it, we are not thinking only about the present. We use it to say that something happens all the time or repeatedly, or that something is true in general. So if it is written in simple present tense, so it is not necessary it is in simple present tense. But whenever it is in general we are using, or it is a universal truth, or it is happening all the time, so that time we are supposed to use these simple present tense. So children, find 10 examples of verbs in the simple present tense in the text. So in the text fire, friend and foe, we have to find out few words which are written in simple present tense, but and write them down here. Do not include any passive words. So we have to write and find out these words from the text, and we are not going to write any passive word over here. So children, please start your work, and this is working with language and question number 1. So working with language, question number 1. So 1, in that we are going to write first word is combines, and we have seen in the text also call. Second, third is comes. Fourth is blow. Fifth is burst. And seventh is gets and stops. Next is absorbs, and next is lowers. You can write these words in your book. You can complete this exercise in your book also. Now next is, that is second number that we are going to do, the second number. Second number is fill in the blanks in the sentences below with words from the box. You may use a word more than once. If it is required, you can use it again. So children, we are going to complete this second number exercise. The words are, which is given in the box, that is carbon, cause, fire and smother. Now, first is Gandhiji's life was devoted to the dash of the justice and fair play. So what we are going to use, what is very appropriate word? So that is in second exercise, first number, that is cause. So write it down. Cause. Gandhiji's life was devoted to the cause of justice and fair play. And now next word is, next sentence is, have you insured your house against, have you insured your house against dash, fire. Yes, fire. So this we are going to write, have you insured your house against fire. And now next is, if you put too much coal on the fire at once, you will dash it. You will smother it. So, smother. Smother it. Now, if you put too much coal on the fire at once, you will smother it. Now, next exercise is fifth number. Smoking is said to be the main dash of the heart disease. Now smoking, that is a bad habit, and this is the main cause of yes, this is the main cause of a heart attack or heart disease. Now next is number number 3 we have missed, so we will do number 3 first. So a smother is a fourth number. Now number 3 is, we are going to write, that is carbon, and number 4 is smother, and number 5 is you can say this is cause. Again cause we are using. Now on number 6. Number 6 is, when asked by an ambitious writer whether he should put by some dash into his stories, some Somerset Maugham murmured, no, the other way round. So, some fire. Now here we are going to write some fire. So, when asked by an ambitious writer whether he should put some fire into his story, Somerset Maugham murmured, no, the other way round. Now next is number 7. She is dash copy of her mother. So this phrase we used to say always, this word we are using, carbon. Carbon copy of her mother. Now number 8 we are going to do, it is often difficult to dash a yarn when you listen to a long speech on the value of time. Now last is smother. Smother is the appropriate verb. So we have completed this, children. In first we have to write cause, second fire, third carbon, fourth smother, fifth cause, and here you can see sixth is fire, seventh is carbon, and eighth is smother again. So children, complete it. And now we are going to complete number 3 exercise on page number 121. So children, please turn over the page, and we are on the page number 121, exercise number 3. Exercise number 3 we are going to do, and in that exercise we will do one word is italicized in each sentence. Find its opposite in the box and fill in the blanks. So wherever the sentence is word is italicized, so we just find out the correct antonyms of that word. So you were, in first you can see, you were required to keep all the doors open. Now open here you can see it is written in the italic font, so not shut. So that we are going to write in number 1, shut. In number 2, pupil. What mark did I get in yesterday's maths test? Teacher. You got what you get from your add 5. Now here add is there. Add is a italic word. So we are going to write add 5 and subtract. Subtract. Now here subtract. Subtract. Subtract is there. Now in number 3, run for 4 kilometers a day to preserve your health. Run a lot to dash it. Now preserve here, italic word, so we are going to write here destroy. The opposite of preserve is destroy. Now 5th is, if a doctor advises a lean and lanky patient to reduce his weight further, be sure he is doing it to dash his income. Now here, be sure. Now here we can see lean and lanky. Lean and linking patient to reduce. Reduce here, you can see this is the italic word. So what is the opposite of reduce? That we are going to write increase. Increase. Now the opposite of reduce is increase. Now number 5, the world is too much with us, late and soon, getting and spending, we lay waste our parts. So getting and spending. Now here we are going to write spending. Spending. That is the correct appropriate antonyms. So completed, children. Now number 4 we are going to do. We use the word given in the box to fill in the blanks in the sentence below. That is across, along, past and through. These are the words which is given in the box. So now number 4 we are going to do. Number 4 exercise, I am going to write over here. So number 1 we are going to write, that is, the cat chased the mouse, dash the lawn. Across. In first, across. Now in second number, we were not allowed to cross the frontier, so we drove dash it as far as we could and came back happy. Now along will be placed. Along. So children, complete it. Now we are on number 3. The horse went dash the winning post and the hat to be stopped with difficulty. Now the horse went past. Past we are going to write. Now it is not difficult to see that your plan, anyone can see your motive. So now next number, in number 4, we are going to write through. Through. Now it is difficult to see through your plan, anyone can see your motive. Now next is 5th, go dash the yellow line, then turn left. You will reach the post office in 5 minutes. So now next is number 5, go along. Number 5 is go along. So go will be, it is written over here. So along is the correct word that we will write. Now here children, listen carefully that number 8, that is question and answer. What are some of the things you should do to prevent a fire at home and in the school? So these are the precautions that you should write in your copy yourself, because one thing, short discussion is needed, that is we have already done in our online classes. We have discussed about that very safety measures we have to be taken care. Otherwise what happened, that accident will place very frequently if we are not cautious about that. So fire should be used as a servant, not as a master. So when it is in our control, so it will be a work better for us. So children, you should write few safety measures or precautions that we should use before using this fire. What are some of the things you should do in the prevent fire at home and in the school? In the school we should have in every passage we should have a fire extinguisher, and this is very important. And in our school we are also having, so it is not a problem in the school, because whenever the short circuit has happened, so we are having a fire extinguisher in each and every passage or corridor. So every class should have a extinguisher, because this is very important for us. But it should be, if it is not in the class, it should be near to the class. So in our school we are also having extinguisher in every passage, in every corridor, so it is very useful for us. So now next thing that we should do in our home whenever we are using gas stove, before adding this cylinder with our stove, we should be very cautious. We should check whether it is leaking or not. And these are the precautions measures are given by the government. We just go through this and we have to follow, otherwise the accident will be taking place. Now we are moving to, these are the things you should write in this answer number 8. This is your homework, the precautions you should be, what are the precautions we should take. Now next you can find on page number 122, that is speaking and writing. Look at the following 3 units. First, reorder the items in each unit to make a meaningful sentences. Next, reorder the sentences to make a meaningful paragraph. Use correct punctuation mark in the paragraph. Now, first is an 18 fire tenders struggles. The fire began on the Monday. The doors, the blaze till morning. So this you have to be punctuate and then you will write. In a major fire, over 24 shops were gutted. So this you also have to do. But property was destroyed, were several lakhs, no casualties were reported. So read the following newspaper report given in the box below. So you have to read this and you have tried to make a news headline for that. So this is fire station goes up in the flames. A fire chief was embarrassed when a station without a smoke alarm went up in the flame. The building and the fire engine were destroyed in the blaze, and nobody was injured in the fire and were tracked by 30 firefighters in 6 fire engines from neighboring town. So that we should do. And these are you can say these are your homework. That is question number 8. that I am going to write on the board. Homework, question number 8 and writing section. You should do yourself, because doing this you can enhance your writing skill. That is why I am giving you this as a homework. Tomorrow, children, we will start your poem which is along with this chapter, Meadow Surprises. So today, before joining the class, you should read this poem and we will start tomorrow. Okay, children? Till then, bye-bye and take care and complete the homework.